All right, hello everyone. Welcome back to the NAGA on YouTube. We are halfway through the season, if you can believe it. This is week 6 of 10 here in the Season 7 regular season. Just wanted to give a huge thank you to everyone involved, from owners to prospects to coaches to the Simmers to Charlie and Vast for helping with fantasy this season, for any fan that may be new to the league and watching this for the very first time. We do greatly appreciate everyone involved. It takes all of us, and I do appreciate every single one of you. So, yeah, we'll get rolling here with some football. We have the Reno Raptors taking on the Delaware Pioneers in this one. Should be an interesting game. Reno coming in on the year at 2-3. That puts them in a three-way tie for second, also last in the GFC West. It is San Diego at 3-2, and then Sacramento, Fresno, and Reno are all 2-3 at the time of this recording. So that is pretty crazy, if you ask me. That is a division that has been known to be the middest of mid, if that makes sense. But like, this is almost as close as you can get. So there's that. They have a minus 46 point differential. Their total offense is dead last. They're dead last. 32nd. They average per game 277 yards of offense. That's it. That is it. They are 27th ranked in passing offense, 23rd in rushing. Total defense, they're not too bad. 15th, middle of the pack. And then 11th in pass defense, 21st in rushing defense. Delaware, on the other hand, they are rolling. They're 5-0 with a plus 56 point differential. Their total offense is 10th. Passing is 3rd. Defense is 26th. Their total defense is 21st. Passing is 25th. Rush defense is top 10. They're 9th. And yeah, that'll be interesting to see what happens there. We'll take a look at the injuries before we kick off, because that's something that I should probably do. I know I kind of spring it on you guys in the first quarter, but I'm like, you know what? We're here. Let's do them. Reno is without a couple of key defensive pieces for pretty much the season. Defensive tackle Quavion Bridges has a knee ligament rupture he is done for the year. Julian Brownlow, a depth corner, has a ruptured meniscus. He is out for the year. And linebacker Connor Stevenson has a bruised shoulder, and he is out until the wild card round if they make it. And on the other side, Delaware, rookie, question mark, is DJ Holmes a rookie? Regardless, yes, rookie tight end DJ Holmes, 81 overall elite, out until week 10. This was an early injury. It was a partial tear of his hamstring that has been bothering him for weeks. That stinks, because I really wanted him to do well this year, but it's okay. He can take the year off, essentially. And then Davian Rice, brother of DJ, the 88 overall Elite Dev linebacker, is out until the wild card round with a minor MCL tear. So both teams without key pieces, but we'll see how the teams step up in this one. Apologies for the cough there that you guys didn't hear. Delaware, only a 58% chance to win this one for some reason. I thought they would have a little bit of a higher chance, but I guess not. Okay. 2 out of 4 taking each team. Brian says Montel Reed's going to go off. And, yeah, we will take you down to the stadium here in Delaware. J.P. Morgan Chase Stadium, the site of this one. Looks like Delaware has won the toss, so they will receive the football first. Trevor Wyatt will get us started for Reno, and Paul Goldschmidt will receive it. And he's out to the 36, where he is brought down by Marvin Terrell. Daniel Shaver leading out his troops at the quarterback spot. A rare breed, a veteran who seems to get better with age. And he's going to unload his first pass down the field, and that is incomplete. DJ Watkins in coverage. More on Shaver. He is an 88 overall, normal dev at 35 years of age. And he is the original Delaware quarterback. He has spent his entire career here and has no plans of leaving, as Tremaine Carter with the deep ball hauls it in, good for 45. Another guy who has spent his entire career, Tremaine Carter, star dev receiver at 32 years of age. Monte Baines on the run. 2nd down and 7. Shaver looking, completes it. Welcome back to the field, Trayvon Ledbetter. Coming back from an injury that's been nagging him the past couple of weeks. Gain of about 9 or so. 3rd down and 1 here. Shaver to throw quickly. Ledbetter has the catch. And a 1st down. First and goal, Delaware at the 4. Shaver in the goal line formation. Hand off to Monte Baines. Shakes off one tackle. It is eventually stopped. That's Andre Simon, number 3, on the tackle. 2nd and goal. Shaver with 2 tight ends in the formation. Throws left side. Picked off! He was trying to go to Deion Bolton, and DJ Watkins jumps the route and picks it off. That is Shaver's first interception since week 1. Only his 2nd on the year, as E.J. Stoudemire gets in the flat. The rookie running back out of Arkansas. As Quentin Davenport, didn't even have time to introduce him, is your Reno quarterback. Pass here has caught Justin Bush on the grab. Stop made by 33, Justin McGee. More on Davenport, 89 overall, elite dev quarterback at 24 years of age, was the 14th round pick 2 years ago out of Memphis. Stoudemire on the run. Justin McGee down from his corner spot to make the hit. Loss of 1, 3rd and 2 coming up. Davenport throws, pass is caught. That is Marcus Benton with Raquan Mitchell not able to get to him in coverage. I do believe. Or was that Suggs? I forget. Davenport to throw. Complete. He's got Carson Draper, but he goes nowhere with that. Dalton Robson on the tackle. Loss of 2. Second and 12. Two running backs in the formation. A handoff to Demarion Singleton, and he goes nowhere. The veteran Nick London on the tackle for loss. Third down and 13. Davenport throws complete. He's got Justin Bush. First down, Reno. Shotgun formation. Davenport, handoff, Stoudemire. Oh, so close. Second and goal for Reno here. Goal line formation, three tight ends, all in the game. That's Leo Caston in motion. They toss it. Stoudemire gonna walk in. Touchdown, Raptors. Second career TD for E.J. Stoudemire. And that gives Reno an early lead here. Trevor Wyatt's extra point is good. And Reno finds themselves on top here late in the first quarter. Goldschmidt on the return from about his 9 or so. Stop made at the 28, and that is where Delaware will begin. Shaver on first down. Looking to get it all here. It's incomplete. Ricky Cox on the defended pass, looking for Tremaine Carter on the play. Second down for Delaware. Shaver looking. He's got a target. Ledbetter, but I think that may have been over his head. Third down. Shaver in the strong eye, play action. In the middle, nice ball to Daquan Miller. First down for Delaware. Last play or two before the quarter ends. Baines on the carry. First down picked up there. DJ Watkins on the tackle. And that will probably run out the first quarter here. Yep. 7-0 Raptors after one here in Delaware. Glad you could join us for second quarter action here in the 7th season, in the 6th week of NAGA football here on YouTube. Pass here from Shaver, complete. It's Trayvon Ledbetter. First down, Pioneers. Shaver, back to pass, has some time, gets it out for a completion. It's the fullback, Nick Torregrossa. Good for 4. Second down and 6 coming up. Shaver looks. Shaver throws. It's complete. Tremaine Carter. This is familiar territory for the Pioneers. We'll see if they can come out on the opposite end of the last time they were down here. Shaver in the strong eye. Motion man is Miller. A toss play to Baines. And he is just barely short of the line by about a yard. Second down and goal. Shaver. Pressure coming. He'll go down. It is a sack for Marvin Terrell. Taking the place of Connor Stevenson this week at the middle linebacker spot. Big sack for him there. Third and goal. Play action. Shaver to the end zone. Almost picked again. As Delaware just can't seem to find the end zone here. And they'll send out Sean Clay for a 26-yarder that he missed. Not only do they not get 3, they get nothing off of that drive, and it's a turnover. 2 red zone trips, 2 turnovers for the Pioneers. Oh, goodness, no way. Stoudemire. 2nd down and 8 here. Another carry with Stoudemire. This time snaking his way through and picking up the 1st down. That is a great run by the rookie. Davenport to pass. Flag in the play. Pass out to Singleton is caught. And there'll be a defensive hold. And that'll give Reno some yardage. Dalton Robson says, "What? Me?" Halfway through this 2nd quarter, Davenport completes it. It is Jalen Wilkins hauling that one in. That's good for 7. It'll bring up a 2nd and 3 here. Davenport looks. And throw is caught. That's Bentley. Stop made by Elijah Warfield. That's good for 35. Take a look at Davenport's stats down at the bottom right there. Continues with Justin Bush's catch there. Stop made by 26 Reggie Suggs. 2nd down and 3. Bentley lined up in the slot here. Davenport will throw in the middle. He's got Wilkins. Jalen Wilkins lined up on the outside receiver spot. Picks up the 1st. All at the 8. Now the 2-minute warning. Can Reno add on to their 1-score lead here before halftime? Davenport has time, gets it out to the tight end, Patrick McJones. Second down and goal. Davenport, end zone, touchdown. Justin Bush. So Reno playing upset here as they are up by 2 scores on the GFC East powerhouse. I'm sure that Virginia Beach, for one, is very happy about this. Paul Goldschmidt going to take the return up across the 30. Reno does get ball at half as well. That is very important. Shaver to throw. Complete. Ledbetter. Gain of 6. Hurry up mode active for Delaware. Shaver to throw. Dion Bolton has his hands on that one. 1st down. Stop made by 24. That is not DJ Watkins. That is the other Watkins, Ramon Watkins. Carter with the catch. Ramon Watkins again on the stop. 1st and 10 for Delaware. As they chug along here. That is incomplete. Looking for Miller that time. And Javi Garcia on that play. Going to be banged up a little bit. He will not be back. That's a big loss for the defensive line. That is their center. Shaver going to take off. Taking Garcia's place, by the way, is 75, James Forbes. As Alex Stain has an injury that time on that play. DJ Watkins on the coverage. 4th down. Delaware will attempt for points here. Sean Clay, his kick. from 39 is good, and Delaware has some points today. 14-3 is now our score. Davenport's throw is complete. That is going to be Marcus Bentley. Go! Davenport throws complete to Bush. Second down and 2. 32 seconds to go first half. Bush again with the reception, but he is short. Reno calls their last timeout. 3rd and inches. Another play. I think it's the same Z-spot play. Yeah, it's just a different formation. Wyatt. From 48, he got it. Back to a 2-score ball game. Well, I guess it was to begin with. Now it's a 14-point game. That is what I meant to say. A 2-touchdown game. You guys get it, right? Right? Please. Anyway, Paul Goldschmidt on the return here. Shaver, knocked away. Good defense by DJ Watkins. Shaver with good blocking of the pressure there by the O-line. It's an incomplete pass though. 3rd and 10. Last play of the first half here. And it'll be a handoff to Sherman Allen. And that will be the end of it. 17-3. Reno in front. To many folks' surprise. Second half coming up. Davenport going to begin the new half by getting sacked. Nick London says hello in the backfield. Loss of 8. Second and 18. They'll toss it out to Stoudemire. Following the blocks that time of 72. Terrell Clayton. Good for 7. Call it 6, but it's 3rd and 11. Davenport throws. It's incomplete. Looking for Bush. That'll be a punt. Danny Rose, the former Fresno punter. They boot it. And Goldschmidt will let it go. Oh, maybe not. He actually comes back for it. That was interesting. Okay. Ball to 27 now after that happened, I guess. First down, Shaver. Can air it out. Yep, on first down. Ledbetter! Caught it! You're kidding. Gains 40 on 1st and 10. Because why not, right? Shaver, will he try it again? He'll go over the middle. He's got Ledbetter again. And that is a great start to the drive. Already inside the red zone. Ledbetter with that catch. Over 100 yards today. I believe it's his first game back from injury. Deion Bolton with the grab that time. Let me just double check that fact. This is indeed his first game back from injury. He had a mild rotator cuff strain. Looks fine to me. Shaver sacked on the play. Stain coming back from being banged up last drive. Talking about coming back from injury. Loss of a few, second and goal. Trips to the left side. Shaver goes to the left flat. That'll be incomplete. Looking, I believe, for Carter. Just couldn't hold on. Third and goal. Shaver play action. End zone here to Ledbetter. Touchdown, Pioneers. And they're right back in this thing. Trayvon Ledbetter. Have a game. Seven for $114. Jaden Malveaux for Reno's special teams unit. He'll return the kick to the 25. Davenport spreading out the offense. 4 receivers in the formation. They look to throw. Picked! It's Rashawn Telfair. As he was trying to hit Wilkins, I believe, and Telfair says, I will take that, thank you very much. Practically threw it right to him. And Delaware has the ball in tremendous field position. Over the middle, Shaver's got Bolton. Stop made by 54. That's Montel Reed. Second down and 4. Shaver looking toward the end zone, and that is a jumping play there by Ricky Cox. Intended for Daquan Miller. Third and 4. Baines in the backfield. Motion man is Carter. And a false start is Ledbetter. Oh, Ledbetter jumped that time. That is very costly. They'll push him back 5. Was just a little bit too anxious to get the play started. Third and 9 now after the jump. Shaver gonna go to Bolton. Nice little fly route there. Or actually it was a seam route. I like it. And a first down is picked up, so that penalty is washed. First and 10 here at the 11. Shaver end zone. He's got Ledbetter again. Number 2 for him. Touchdown, Pioneers. Go. Extra point is good, and this game is all tied. Trayvon Ledbetter having a career day. Was considered an early draft bust in season 2. Was the second round 35th overall pick by Delaware out of TCU. He did have star dev, he still has it now, but he has progressed all the way up to an 88 overall. And is now their wide receiver 2. Davenport getting back to the line on first. A second down handoff to Singleton. Gains a yard. It'll bring up 3rd and 9. Stop made by Robson. E.J. Stoudemire in the backfield this time. Davenport to throw double coverage, and that'll be incomplete. Laquan Mitchell celebrating that pass breakup. Danny Rose out to punt. It's it deep for Goldschmidt. And it will be a new drive for the Pioneers, starting at the 42. Shaver looking to throw. Pass. Ooh. Is almost intercepted. Ramon Watkins was almost the second person named Watkins to pick off the ball today. Second down. Shaver. Open. Complete. Deion Bolton. He's had himself a pretty nice game. Stop made by number 8, Jalen Burks Dawson. First and 10 for Delaware. Draw play. Monte Baines getting stuffed there after a yard gain. Alex Stain on the tackle. Second down and 9. 3 wideouts and Bolton, the tight end, will go to Bolton. He has a catch. Forced start after a gain of 5. Third down and 4 for Delaware. Hike. Shaver. Pass is caught. It's Austin Breen, the backup tight end. Just elevated off the practice squad this week. And has himself a key first down here for Delaware. That is also his first career catch. Meanwhile, Bolton to the end zone for the touchdown. Wow! How about a day for Deion Bolton? Bolton and Ledbetter leading the charge here. Both over 100 yards receiving. Wow! Tell you what, for being undrafted, Deion Bolton has turned himself into a really good tight end. Coming into this game, he had almost 450 yards receiving. That's like 90 a game for a tight end, which is insane. And he has over 100 today, which is absolutely like otherworldly, which is pretty crazy if you think about it. Davenport's pass to the sideline is incomplete. Delaware has scored 21 unanswered since trailing 17-3. Davenport, pass is complete, little back shoulder action with Bush. First down, the nod of approval for Davenport. First and 10, 2 tight ends in this formation. Handed off to Stoudemire. A bit of a wham concept there, or power, I guess. Second down and 7. After that run gains a couple. Toss play. It's Stoudemire. Breaks off the first tackle and is eventually brought down by Elijah Warfield after a gain of 5. Third down and 2. Davenport, toss play, Singleton. Breaks off one tackle and has the first down. Dalton Robson on the stop. Hike! Davenport handoff to Stoudemire. Rushes for 7. Davenport throws. It is a bullet to Justin Bush, who got hurt catching the football. So he'll limp off. It's to be a leg injury. Go! 6 minutes to go in this one. Stoudemire. Stuffed. First time we have called Boone Calkins' name today. Second-year elite dev defensive end out of Oregon State as a former first-round pick last season. Davenport to the end zone for Marcus Bentley. A 360 catch and a touchdown, but Lee Story, their superstar dev offensive tackle, got hurt. That is arguably their best offensive lineman, and that really stinks to have him get hurt there. Yep, that is their left tackle, 88 overall. Probably their best, besides Davenport, maybe their best offensive player. And maybe Bentley. Goldschmidt returning to the 31. 2 tight ends for Delaware here. And this game is all tied up again. 24 apiece. Bolton in motion. Shaver. Gonna run. Yes. Gonna take the yardage. Good for 7. Five minutes to go here. Shotgun. Ledbetter out wide to the left. Bolton on the line to the right. Baines on the run. Good tackle there. Montel Reed bringing him down. 3rd and 4. Let's see what they call here. Bolton and Ledbetter on the same side on the right of Shaver. Bolton going to go the other way looking for Tremaine Carter, and that is incomplete. And that is one that Shaver would definitely love to have back. Jacob Batchkowski on the punt of the way to Jaden Malveaux. Malveaux going to be stuffed there by Justin McGee at the 21. Davenport coming out in the I-4. Tie ball game at 24. Davenport in the deep. Double coverage. Incomplete. Intended for Patrick McJones. That is actually the same play that Dion Bolton had scored his TD on. PA power row out of the I-4. Second down and 10. Davenport throws, pass, caught McJones. It's 4 yards on that little flat route there. 3rd down and 6. Davenport, quick throw. Caught Marcus Bentley. Catching it over Reggie Suggs in coverage. Bentley's quietly had a good game. 134 on 5 catches. Go! A handoff to Stoudemire. Boone Calkins bringing him down. Davenport and his strong eye. 2:25 and counting to go. Stoudemire on the carry, London on the tackle. Big play here. Delaware fans on their feet. 3rd and 3 as we approach the 2-minute warning. One of the most crucial plays in the game right here. Davenport. Handoff. Stoudemire got the first down. Good blocking by that offensive line. Delaware calls a timeout. Play action to Davenport. Passes to McJones. And that is a big one for 34 yards. Raquan Mitchell couldn't get up there to defend the pass. And McJones has a huge catch. As Stoudemire gets in for the TD to give Reno the lead, but did they score too fast here? Delaware, still with one timeout, has a minute 42 left to have a game-tying drive of their own here. So they'll kick off. Wyatt to Goldschmidt. Goldschmidt from his 5. And that'll be about a 19-yard return. Jeremiah Small on the stop. First down for Shaver. Down by 7. Gonna go deep. Incomplete. Looking for Tremaine Carter. DJ Watkins on the coverage. We'll see if he targets Ledbetter at all. That's been his hot target today, number 8 in blue. Shaver, gonna go his way. Ledbetter caught it! A big catch for Ledbetter, 39 yards. Sherrod Boylan got hurt on that play as well, the defensive end. Go! Shaver on first down, over the middle. Scott Baines on the angle route. That'll be good enough for the first down. Clock moving. Under a minute to go in the game. Delaware down by 7. Shaver looking to the end zone. Incomplete that time, but was so close. Montel Reed getting his hand on that one. Second down 10. Shaver. Deep again. Miller! Touchdown! Daquan Miller! A circus grab. And this game is tied. Oh my gosh. You have got to be kidding. Clay gonna boot it deep. Reno still has 45 seconds and all 3 of their timeouts here. So, I mean, might take, 35, 40 yards to get into Trevor Wyatt's range. They're even thinking about that. Stoudemire gonna carry it here, good for 10. As Weisenberger gonna go down here with a head injury. He is the depth receiver. Stoudemire on the run. London on the stop. 3rd and 3 coming up here. Do they run again? They do. Stoudemire on the run. Stop made by Derek Beasley. And that'll be good enough to move the sticks for Reno. 21 seconds. They have 1 timeout. Could perhaps take a deep shot, call a timeout, and take a field goal. Instead, nope, they're going to run it. And use their last timeout right here. 16 seconds to go. Tied at 31. Reno football. Davenport. It's Marcus Bentley. 8 seconds left. They're going to go for it here. Go. Why? And you're going to throw a pick to Justin McGee. Why don't you just take her for the field goal? You had enough time to get your players set. You had 8 seconds. Oh, and now Delaware's going to get the ball. Oh my gosh, Reno's going to blow this. No way. You're kidding. We're going into OT. Wyatt on the boot. Goldschmidt gonna retrieve it here. Oh, one more broken tackle and he was gone. Shaver on the first play of OT. Gonna go deep. He's got Carter. It's a catch. Daniel Shaver showing no mercy. Just look at that stat line. Oh my goodness. Shaver gonna just keep going. Complete. He's got Carter. Just an absolute tremendous performance by both teams today, regardless of the outcome. Pass is complete. This is Tremaine Grant, who I almost never see, but he makes the catch. Subbing in for Carter on that play. The depth receiver here. Shaver looking toward the end zone. Incomplete. Good defense by Marvin Terrell. 2nd and goal. Shaver looking. End zone. Bullseye! Daquan Miller ends it. Delaware wins in dramatic fashion. In OT, Daniel Shaver, 5 touchdown passes and 478 yards. This, unfortunately, does count for Lou's Story. Javi Garcia, that one also counts. But my, oh my, what a comeback for Delaware, and just tremendous QB play overall. Stoudemire looked great. Justin Bush, 9 for 72. Montel Reed, 8 tackles, led the team. Take a look at Daniel Shaver. After that pick, just said, I am going to take over this game. And that he did. Trayvon Ledbetter, in his first game back from injury, puts up a $164. Deion Bolton adding 100. Tremaine Carter adding a $120. And that is your 3-headed monster right there. Not to mention that Daquan Miller, who is their wide receiver 1, had less yards but 2 TDs in the all-important overtime winner. McGee and Telfair with picks of Davenport. And that'll be that for stats. We're going to the team stats here. And there we go. That'll be it. 37-31 the final here in OT. We will catch you guys for the next one. Take it easy, folks.